2015 question 23. Which of the following can distinguish a sample of limestone powder and table salt? And you're given three options. So first off, let's write down what they are. Limestone is calcium carbonate, and it's a powder, so solid. And table salt is sodium chloride. So let's imagine they're both solids, and our first here option is to add water. So when we add water, and we'll try to see whether any of them is being dissolved, any of the metal ions would be dissolved or not. So whether it's soluble or not. And to help us with that, remember we learned about soluble salts. And in book 2A, acids and alkalis, we learned about a mnemonic that could help us memorize them. So we learned about Professor Snape. If you watch Harry Potter, you know who Professor Snape is. So SNAPE. S stands for sodium salt. N stands for nitrate salts. A stands for ammonium salts. P stands for potassium salts. And E stands for ethanoic salts. Yep, so all of them are soluble. And here, you can see in table salt, we have sodium ion present there. So sodium salts, as we know, they are soluble. So here, table salt would be, of course, this would be dissolved completely. And what about the other one, calcium carbonate? Unfortunately, it will not be dissolved and it will remain like a cloudy solution. So yes, definitely we can add water and distinguish the two of them. How about let's look at option 2, flame test. So flame test, as we know, is to detect metal ions. And here we have two different metal ions. For limestone powder, we have calcium carbonate. And in calcium carbonate, calcium ion, what's the characteristic flame? Yes, this one will give us a brick red flame. And how about for sodium chloride? Sodium chloride, yep, because it has sodium ion there, it will give this one, I'll write it here. It gives us a golden yellow flame. Yep, so flame test also, we can use it to distinguish. And the last one, dilute hydrochloric acid. Now, dilute hydrochloric acid, yes, we have learned in topic 1, planet Earth, that it could react with limestone powder. There is no observable change with table salt. But let me go ahead and write down the chemical equation for you so it's easier. So when calcium carbonate, it reacts with hydrochloric acid. So before I balance it, let me just write it for you. So here this is a Q, and here this is solid. What does it form? It forms calcium chloride, water, and our main character here, carbon dioxide. So it gives off colorless gas bubbles due to the presence of carbon dioxide. And let me go ahead and balance it back. There should be 2 HCl here. So of course, definitely the third one also can be used to distinguish the two. The answer would thus be D.